Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Designing Girly Pop Island. This is my Tomodachi Life Island and it is time to continue designing. So if you guys watched the first part, then you know I bulldozed my entire island and have started redecorating. So at the minute, we've got two sort of housing areas. We've got this area, which is where all my combined houses are. And then on the other side here, we've got all of my little single houses. And as you can see, we're still missing a lot. We have our little central park area, but we have no other businesses, nothing else going on. A massive, expansive beach area, which looks kind of bare. And so yeah, we're gonna dive right in. We're gonna go back into island building and see what we can do. So after I finished the last part, I did quickly do a little search for some island inspo. And one of the things that I saw was that someone was using a darker path around their park, and I actually really like that. So I think I'm gonna do that. I believe you were using a brick path, so I'm gonna try that out to see if I like it. So they were using this brick path, and I think it does kind of add something. They also had a path like that was leading up to their fountain like this. And also guys, you can put paths on this fountain. I did not know that, but you can put paths there. So I'm kind of liking that because it kind of makes this more of a big deal, you know what I mean? Like it's very like, hello, this is your fountain. Yes, I am enjoying that. So we're gonna do that. Also, don't know if I'm gonna put in roads. Obviously, I bought like the crosswalk and everything, but I don't know if I want roads. So we're gonna leave that for the minute. Maybe we'll put some roads in like the industrial area when I add in shops and things. I don't know, but yeah. So that's kind of where we are now. In terms of, do I want to try the cobblestone? I kind of want to see what this looks like, so I'm gonna put that in here. Don't know if I love that. Yeah, I think I prefer this kind of, what's it called? The concrete for like around the houses, because I kind of like the lightness of it. So we've kind of got that at the minute. I'm going to put in more of this path here because this is like the beach. Maybe we'll have like a small strip running behind everyone's house like this. Just because I feel like the Mies like when everything's connected. I don't necessarily love that everything's connected by path, but I feel like the Mies really appreciate it. So that's kind of why I had a lot of path in my last island design, because like the Mies seem to just love a path. So we're gonna keep paths kind of everywhere. Do I want these to have path in between? Probably not. I need to consider fences, I think, because I have fences, I just don't use them. So maybe we'll put some fence here behind these houses to give it some privacy. I don't know what kind of fences that I want. I actually haven't unlocked that many fences, I think, because I don't love them. Maybe like the lattice fence, if we just sort of put this. I'm gonna need to buy so much fencing. Welcome. Do I want this or do I want the white one? Do you want a different color one before I buy a bunch? You see, no, this is something I didn't consider. Do I want like... Oh, we'll just go with the brown.
Thanks for shopping with us.
I think just a little brown fence. Like so. Just to kind of block out the houses from this area. Let me put another fence here. Okay, I think that's kind of cute actually. So yeah, I'm gonna give you people some fencing. I kind of wish that this was one of those situations where the fence, you could just use and then it would charge you at the end because I have to keep buying it and it's like so tedious. Let me just... Okay, so I fenced off all of these houses. I think it's kind of nice to keep one bit open to kind of give the illusion that the Miis can like go in behind the houses. Not that I really want them to, but I think that's cute. And then I can add maybe like some flowers behind them just to give people like some interesting backyards. So I'm gonna have flowers behind this one. Oh no, I put that in the wrong place. Yeah, and then again with this one, we'll put in like yellow ones. I wish there was an option to like bulk buy these. I'm like having to click on every single one individually. Okay, so we've got that going on. Maybe put in a little walkway here. Like this, just to connect that up. Okay, cute. That's kind of what we've got going on there. Now I want to add a little boardwalk situation because I'm wanting to add our Ferris wheel back in. She's gonna go in the back corner like this. So we're gonna get some wood because I did kind of have like a boardwalk situation before for my Ferris wheel, but it wasn't amazing. So we're gonna get this kind of all the way around like that, and then we're gonna get some more path. Let's see if I can get this to line up nicely with the thing like so. And then I'm gonna have to put this, I guess, kind of interrupting the flow here. So I'm gonna do it like this. Maybe? Is that ugly? Hold on. A little ugly. Wonder if I could get it between the houses actually. Maybe like here. You can get onto the boardwalk. And then maybe I can like, yeah, get it off the beach. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Ooh. Okay. So we will remove the look from the beach because it is ugly. Okay. I think the boardwalk could still go to the end, but I think maybe you just can't. Like it'll just end at the end. There'll not be anything there. I think that might be nice. So let me get my wooden path again. Yeah. So this is just like the end of the pier. And then nothing will be there. I need to probably get some fencing or something. Just so that we're not so... I don't really know what the word I'm looking for is. Not so blunt. I feel like, you know, you need to have fencing or something to be like, you know, don't fall off. So yeah, I think that would be nice. Let's get some... Can I get the wood to go the whole way to here? Yeah. Let's just cover that up. I feel like we need grass or something along the edges as well. I feel like just having a boardwalk is kind of boring, so I feel like we need some greenery. So if we can get some green on either side maybe. Or does that kind of negate from the fact it's a boardwalk, you know, if we have greenery? I think it might be fine actually. I think maybe not so much greenery. Let me see if I can just take away some. Or the whole thing. Let me see. Let's get some green. And I'm gonna just go like in this little bit. So maybe there's only greenery on one side like this. You know, not the whole way up, but just like a little bit of green. Or maybe it should be that the green's on the inside and the boardwalk's on the outside. So maybe like, I was gonna say if there's like a strip of green or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to like add something here. But maybe it's fine. Maybe like this is enough. And then at the end of the pier, we gotta add like a bench or something to just signify that that's the end. So let's get a little bench. Of course, it has to be a 2 wide bench. It can't be like, oh, I don't want to make it any bigger than that. Oh, fine, no bench. Let's get some railing in here though. Oh, I haven't unlocked the chain link one yet. Okay. No railing yet, but I am gonna put railing because I want the chain link one. I don't have that one yet. But in the meantime, I can put benches here. So I had benches here before. So I'm gonna do that again. Do I want the brown ones? Maybe I want a different color one. Let me see. Let's get a good color bench. Also floor lights and stuff. I said I'm gonna do the lighting at the end. I might do the lighting at night just so that I kind of can see. I might get a warning sign actually. Just for the end of the pier for like something fun. So let me see. Benches. Yeah, maybe I want like a fun bench. Like yellow ones.
Thanks for shopping with us.
On the pier. Something a bit different. So we have one here and one on the other side. I don't really know if people are going to use this area just because it's kind of far away and there's nothing to interact with. I'm going to put that warning sign over here. Warning, it's the end of the dock. So we're going to do that. Just whenever I was in the shop there, I saw we had, what were they called? Oh, we had the outdoor shower. I unlocked those. I want to put that on the beach, but I can't find it. It has to be under here. Show all. Aha. I'm gonna get a couple of these as well because we have them, so we might as well use them. So I feel like maybe one in this little alcove here. I'm gonna get a few more.
Welcome. Thanks for shopping with us.
Just another one over here. Like that. And then maybe over here as well because this is also a residential area. So we get like a couple here as well. Okay, fabulous. That's our beach area. Also, actually, might add some palm trees on the beach just to kind of make it look a little less bare. So we're gonna add that. Maybe add a palm tree. Like, I don't know. I really want to do something more with the boardwalk. To me, it's very empty looking at the minute. But we're gonna leave it for now. We're gonna add some palm trees to the beach just to make it look a little less empty. Okay, so that's got something going on. We've got the boardwalk. We've got that going on. I don't love the area in here. I think I need to add some more fun stuff. I might add some planters or something. Maybe like along the side of some houses. So we've got some planters. Maybe we'll add some different color planters over here. Yeah, kind of like that. I'm just trying to put interesting things around. But I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now. It's so bare. It's actually crazy. I might move the houses closer together. If I move the houses closer together, you won't see how little stuff I actually have. Let me just move you guys. Hold on. Okay, so I've moved the houses in a little bit so it doesn't look so empty. I've added a little beach to the side just so that these residents can have a little beach area. I wonder if I should bring the beach around to the front a little bit more. Maybe kind of like this. Yeah, and then I'm going to get rid of this path. I don't want it to just end though either. Maybe I have to keep the path. But maybe it goes like this. And then we move the tree here. I don't love this edge. I'm gonna have to put a little bit more land like that. So something like that going on. Not my favorite, but we're gonna go with that. I'm going to put my restaurant in the back here. The restaurant is kind of a hot area, but I did still really like it when it was behind my little central park. So I feel like the restaurant can go there. And then we gotta add in our other buildings. I want my market stall to be kind of beachfront. It used to be all the way like on this side, so it feels weird that I'm moving it to the other side, but I guess I could put it like here. Maybe it'd be actually fun to be physically on the beach like this. Yeah. And then I can I had a picnic table in front of it the last time, so I'm gonna put another picnic table. Like this. And maybe another one. Maybe put the parasol over here. Yeah. And this over here. All right, okay. So we've got that going on. I'm going to put another palm tree around like this as well. Okay, cute. So we've got this little beach area going on. I wonder if I should make these picnic tables darker. Maybe get darker ones just because the beach, they're kind of hard to see. It could just be because it's really bright on my island at the minute. But let's see if we can get some other colored picnic tables. All right, let's get these darker ones.
Thanks for shopping with us.
Yeah. So one there and then one there. Fab, fab. All right, we're coming together. So now we need to put in some land to get to the restaurant. So let's get our grass and a bigger tool, please. Oh my goodness. So grass, bigger tool, and we're gonna go. Does not look amazing, but I'm trying to add more jagged edges to the island so it's not so straight all the time. So again, I kind of liked how I had it before where it didn't have a proper path to it. It actually just had like a cherry blossom path. Because it was like the villagers were complaining to me there wasn't a path to the restaurant. And I was like, I don't want a path to the restaurant. I want it to look like there is no path. You know, I kind of wanted it to be like a natural area. So I put in the cherry blossom path and then I have more cherry blossoms around it. Like this. And then it kind of made it its own thing. So I'm gonna keep that vibe like this. See, don't you think that's cute? I like that it has its own little green. And then maybe I need to move these cherry trees out of the way. So maybe just move them like this. Just so that you can see that there's a restaurant there. Oh, I think that's cute. And then I had some dining tables outside because you gotta have some dining tables. We are al fresco dining on this island, so we'll put one here and then one here. Or do I want these dining tables? Like a nicer dining set? I don't know. Maybe. We can have both. I think that's actually cute if we have like the picnic tables, but then also the other tables. So, gonna need to get another outdoor dining set. Oh, I have some. Fabulous. So we'll get another one of these just outside the restaurant. like this. I know I'm really continuing the symmetry, but I can't help it. I really like it. And I am just going to put another one of these here because it's not really in the way. So I like that. Maybe I don't. Maybe I put the picnic tables kind of like out randomly. Maybe over here. Just so they're not like right here in this area, but they're like near. So you can still have a picnic, I think. Yeah. And I'll put a path around, I guess. Because me's love a path. And I know it's just the programming that like it's easier for them to walk along a path if it's there for them, but they love a path. So I'll put in a little one like this. And then maybe move these in a little bit. Like so. Yes. Okay, cute, cute. This is like its own little thing. So we've got that. And I might fill this in with cherry blossoms just to highlight that it's all one of the same. This is like one area. Maybe get some more trees and stuff. I guess I should, for the symmetry of it, I'll put another path on this side. It comes out. Maybe I don't need one. I feel like it just looks weird without one. I'll just put in, yeah, fuck it. You can have symmetrical paths because my brain cannot deal if it's not symmetrical. So we will do that. Looks like this. I will not put picnic tables on that other side. I feel like we don't need picnic tables. Let's do something else. Maybe some more trees, actually. Also, I know I could put regular green trees everywhere, but I really love the cherry blossoms. I think they're so cute. So that's what I'm sticking with. And then one in this corner as well. Oh, gorgeous. And then maybe some planters. Just kind of here, here. Not the whole way up though. Maybe just a couple like this. Yeah, actually, if I move these over a bit like this. I can't move that one over. It's fine. And then I can put a little park area over here. I can put seesaws and other things. So let me get a seesaw. And I can put my little springy guys over here as well. So I want one of these. And then I want another one. We'll get a different animal though.
Thanks for shopping with us.
Yes. 2 springies. And that's it. I need another bin, I think. I also need to put a vending machine somewhere. I feel like we need those 2. So this is our little restaurant area. It turned out really cute, actually. I'm really loving this. So we've got that, and we've got this. This is not my favorite residential area. My residential area that I love is over on the right side. Let's get our businesses in. I know that I said before that the Islanders didn't really like my previous business area, and I think it's just because there wasn't enough space around it for stuff. For my news island thingy, she's still gonna be on her own. I'm sorry, she's just out there on her own little island because I'm not a fan of it. I guess it could be like in the middle. Like I guess if I was gonna, like if I could just put it slap bang in the middle of the new area, maybe I wouldn't hate it as much. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so we got our little food mart, which I'm gonna just put here. The clothes shop. I always look at it. Maybe I'll put it over here in the back. I guess I kind of liked the way that I had the shops before, like in a little square. So I'm gonna continue that, I guess. Are these like really close together? Does that look weird? If I give it a little space, just kind of move everything over like this. Yeah. Space for everyone. I kind of like that this was its own thing though, because it's kind of bougie. So we're going to put that there. And then we need my treasures. Not that I have made a lot of treasures, but I feel like we need to have the shop. We got our little photo studio. I'm going to put this on the other side here. Even though the news tower is in front of it, you can't really see it. It's fine. I still feel like the Reno house looks really bougie, so I feel like it needs like its own little area. And then what are the other buildings? Just quick build? Okay. So put quick build in as well. We'll just do it over here. Like this. How's that? Think it's fine. Do I still want this in the middle? I don't know, because it just takes up so much space. It's so tall, it just blocks the view of everything. But maybe I want that. I don't know. Maybe it's better on its own island. You stay over there. And we're gonna see what we can do with this area. See, I would like more water, like in places. Like obviously this is very land heavy, and I would like to have like more lakes and stuff, which I think is why I had the water in the middle of the shopping complex the last time. You know, like we had the little canal. So I'm not against having that again. You know, like if it was like this. Maybe a little less on that side. Like so. Yeah, we have a little canal. And then we put in land around these guys. I need to figure out the edges so they're not so straight. Let's get some water up in here, just kind of like this. Now we need some grass because I overdid it. I just don't want it to look so straight, but it's so hard to get it to not look so... Like, this is my problem with the grid. Like, I understand that it's nice to have, but it makes it look so rigid. And there's no way of me making it look natural. I'm gonna go with this, and then we're gonna add, I think, cobblestones for the shopping area. And it's gonna be like all cobblestone. I kind of want it to be like, oh, that's not the path. It needs to be the path. I think like this. Maybe the cobblestone to me looks too dark, I think. So let's see if we can get different path. Maybe cobblestone. Is that better? Maybe. Like I said, this is like the whole way around. Okay, so this is kind of what we got going on. I tried to fill in this area with the cobblestone that wasn't part of the path. I do like the contrast, but I don't know if I love it, especially because the blunt edge here. But if I don't have, the path, then it disconnects from this corner here. So I don't know the best way to do this. I might do a little less of the canal, actually. If I get some cobblestone and I make this a little bit smaller, like this. That's a bit better. I feel like, yeah. I don't like that this one little path is so skinny. So we've got this going on. Don't love the path directly against the water like this. Maybe we can just connect this with some grass real quick. Go with that for now. We've got this going on. Maybe a little more concrete path this way. To be like, these are connected. There's so many different paths that connect with each other. So like, how these three paths just all meet in the middle. And there's no barrier. It's just straight up these three paths are meeting, and that's that. It's kind of weird, but I'm not hating it. I think this is coming along. So obviously we've got this area. I might move these buildings more forward just so that we've got an even cobblestone path, kind of. So if I move these forward and put the path in. Yeah, so there's an even border around the water. Better. Okay. And then we just put some grass behind the buildings because I don't want too much path if we don't need it. So we're gonna just erase this like so. That kind of makes it a little bit more neater for everyone. Okay. There we go. So this is coming along. So this is like our little industrial area, but I have space now, so I can kind of put in some things in between the buildings. So this is where I'm gonna get our vending machine. You can put in a couple by the supermarket. So we've got these, and then I'm gonna put in some benches, probably, because you can never have too many benches on an island. Honestly, everyone needs places to sit. So benches galore on my island. So
Welcome.
let's get a bunch
Thanks
of
for shopping with
these.
us.
And then I think... Oh, well, I feel like I need to do something over here with this. So news station in the corner on its own little island. Kind of sad, but I just don't feel like it's got space to be anywhere else. So just gonna make this its little island. So we're gonna add a little bit of beach around it, like so. And then put a couple palm trees. Just so it looks purposeful, not like, you know, not just like randomly on its own, but it's, you know, got a little something there. So we'll do it like this. And then also a little bit of grass. Because who says you can't have landscaping on an island? You know? So just gonna put a little bit of grass around it. Fabulous. So that's my little news station. And then I think all that's left is lighting and maybe like some other random stuff that I can place around. I'll put another bin. We need like just over here. And yeah, I think, what else do we have? I think that's it. I think it's literally lighting. Traffic lights. I do kind of want to put them somewhere, but I don't really have roads. So I feel like it's not really needed, but at the same time, I do want to put traffic lights in for aesthetic. So I feel like maybe we'll just put like a random one, like here. You know, because this is
Welcome. Thanks
this
for
is us
shopping with us.
entering a shopping district. So I feel like we gotta have some traffic lights. Maybe we'll put one like here as well. Just for randomness, I don't know. I kind of want to see Mies interact with them. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get some lanterns, lights. So we're gonna get these guys. I feel like the round ones would be good for the park. Oh, if I put those there, I get rid of the trees. I'd rather have lights actually than trees. There, so we'll put the lights. Maybe a couple on the edges as well. Like so. Still kind of symmetrical because that's who we are. And then also a couple by the restaurant. And of course, we're going to have to buy a bunch more. And we'll put some in the residential area because we still, you know, we got to light the way. We're not savages. People need to see. I think it'd be cute to have these like down the boardwalk like so. I say I think it'll be cute and then I'll probably see it at night and be like, that's ugly and I can change it. But I think we're gonna go with that for now. Obviously this will look better when I have fences as well. And then I need to add lighting on this side of the island. So let's add a couple more of these guys. And then I'm going to add Victorian ones in the shopping area. And then some of the fire torches on the beach. And then we'll be done. So yeah, that. And then, yeah, I think we're done. All right. I think that's it. Oh my goodness. We've done it. And it only took like 2 hours. All right. So let's go back into live mode. And now we can see all the Miis have spread out a little bit. They're no longer all clinging to the central area, which is good. This is what I wanted. I wanted everyone to have space. So let me give you a quick overview of the island. So here we have our central park. You know, everyone's just vibing in the main area. And then if we go beyond that, we've got our restaurant in the back. She looking glam. This is cute. And then if we go to the right, we come into this little residential area. As you can see, it is so cute. I actually really love this. You can just walk out into the beach like so. Obviously, if you turn around, you know, you've got the whole little cul-de-sac. We've got lots of space here, which is glam. We go down, we've got the beach, we've got the little marketplace area over here. We've got our boardwalk with our Ferris wheel, which you can see, which is beautiful. This will obviously look better when I get fences. So we've got that. We've got a whole expansive beach over here. We've got lots of activity space, looking glamorous. And then if we go the whole way across to the left, we've got a whole area of houses. This actually looks really cute. You know, when we're like down at this level, I really like this. This turned out fabulous. So we've got this little residential area. And then if we go further up, we've got our shopping district. And again, from this level, everything looks pretty cute. I think that the traffic light is a bit random. I will maybe get rid of it. I just wanted to see what it'll look like when the Miis interact with it. But yeah, we've got this big shopping district. We've got a little bit of a canal going on. We've got vibes. It's looking really cute. And, you know, way back in the corner, we've got the ugly news tower. But yeah, so that's my whole island, guys. Thank you for coming along with me on this 2-part journey. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Let me know in the comments below, what's your Tomodachi life island looking like? Do you guys have a plan or just winging it? Does it look like complete chaos because every time you add a new Mii, you just kind of put their houses wherever? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'm really obsessed with how this turned out and it was really fun. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.